for your shame.
Okay,
Thank
so
you. Thank you very
anyone
much. I
else?
made this.
Is there anyone else that needs to join this, or can I start? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started then. Quantum ISD,
I
welcome,
need to
welcome.
join.
Oh, you need to join? Okay.
Can you switch it real quick to see if it works?
See if it works? Yeah,
Let me know when you switch it.
I just switched.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So welcome to our inaugural meeting, the first meeting of this year. So let's go ahead and get started. So Nishan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Nashawn. Yeah, no, pretty much all know me. I'm a co-owner with Cameron with this, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, I'm next. All of y'all should know me. I'm Cameron, Safety Liner C2, and I am the other co-owner. Nashawn and I are doing this together. Let's see. Xavier is unable to attend, but he's going to be like kind of a manager, going with everything, hopefully daily. Tyler is going to be looking out on a company-wide scale. He's going to be our superintendent. Jason's here. Jason?
Hi, how are you? I'm the content creator.
Cool.
I'm manager of all the content.
So Jason is one of the mechanics, and he's making our content. Let's see, James.
Hello, I'm pretty sure all know me.
Yeah, and then Alex. So if you don't
Hold
know,
on, wait. You gotta explain what me and Alex.
y'all are helping. Yeah, why don't you explain what you're doing?
I don't know. Y'all never gave us our role.
Yes, we did. We'll talk later
you
about
didn't.
that.
About that later.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways, so all of y'all should know us, and if you don't, then there's a problem. Okay. So terrain and buses, we are going to be using the Quantum Gaming Neo, the QISD Neo, which has been graciously edited by a handful of people. There is a good amount of stuff that has been changed. So yeah. Buses we're using, they are all custom made by Jason. So thank you to Jason for taking all the time to create a lot of buses. And the big point here is that all of this stuff, especially the buses, is not to be leaked, and we have our ways of finding if you do leak it. So we don't want to use those measures, but if push comes to shove, then we will use those measures. We will use those measures. So don't leak the map. Don't leak the buses. That's stuff you should know. Discord, this is what we're going to be using for our CB, if you will. There is a routes channel for voice that we're going to be using on the daily. All of you are clearly in the QISD Discord. Let's see, we do have a set of SOPs, standard operating procedures, that we expect you to follow. For behavior, we don't want any drama. We will deal with drama if it does come up, and you're not going to like how we deal with it. I think all of you have become accustomed to the text channels using the general, just for whatever pictures go in there, in the pictures meme. It's pretty self-explanatory. So Telegram, we are going to be using the Telegram as another form of official business. For those of you who do not have the Telegram link, I will supply that here in a few minutes once I get back off of it. So you can download that on your phone. You can use the web version. It also works for PC. And we ask that you do not mute it. It's not going to be used every day, but we will be putting a lot of important information in there. So make sure that you have that downloaded and joined. Oh, and one other thing about that is it will ask you for your phone number. No one else will be able to see your phone number unless they have it. So that's been a concern in the past. Trainings. Employees are going to be trained according to their job position, and everyone is going to be signing up, or everyone is considered a driver right now. And once we start getting into the swing of things, then we will assign actual positions based on what you signed up on our roster. So everyone is going to have to go through the driver training, which isn't going to take very long. There is a set of videos that I will also link here in a few minutes, just going over basic stuff, how to drive, how to cross railroad stuff. I think it's 5 videos, so nothing too complicated, but everyone is going to have to take that test. That is going to start tomorrow, and it will go until Monday. So once we establish a schedule, then we will kind of go from there. Let's see. Drivers and sub-drivers will have to watch videos, attend safety and training meetings, and lastly, pass the road test. So that's basically what I've just said. So routes, has anyone not picked their routes yet? Or their bus? Okay, so everyone has picked their bus? Okay, cool. So we don't really need to talk about that. Who's going? Let's see.
Zach.
Okay. So we did bus bidding out of seniority. Drivers met with Nishan and picked their routes according to their bus and times after the meeting, which we did before the meeting. Let's see. Once all routes are filled, the employees without a position will automatically be considered a sub-bus driver until a driver position becomes available, whether someone quits, whether someone needs to take a leave of absence for some extended period of time, something like that. Practice routes will be taking place next week. We are going to be doing Monday and Tuesday for your practice routes. So we will get on the server. We'll do kind of a general walkthrough of the procedures that need to be happening. And yeah, so that is next Monday and Tuesday. You will also be getting access to the OneDrive in a few days with your route sheets on there. So once we grant you access to that, then go ahead and start taking a look at your routes. And then routes do start this coming Wednesday, August 16th, and they will go from 7 to 8:10 p.m. And we ask that you be early, around 6:55, so that you're able to start your pre-trip, since that is going to be something that is required every day.
Wait,
You
Yes.
kind of said the 16.
August
23rd,
16th
I'm
was
confused.
yesterday.
23rd.
Oh, sorry. Yes, then we didn't fill that out right. Okay.
Yeah, sure I
This-
was.
We moved everything back a week. So let me reword this. Practice routes will be Monday and Tuesday, the 21st and 22nd, and then routes will start the 23rd. Thank you for pointing that out. So routes start August 23rd, next Wednesday. If you do have any questions, concerns, and or comments about your routes, you can message Nishan or Alex over Telegram or Discord. More routes. If you aren't going to be present, you need to inform a transportation director or supervisor at least an hour before routes. If you don't contact one of us and there's not a valid reason, action will be taken. So if it's a family emergency and Discord is not, we will understand that comes before telling us that you're not going to be able to attend. So, but if it's just like, I don't really want to feel like showing up to routes, then action will be taken.
Cameron.
Yes.
What if you have to go like 3/4 through routes?
That is something that we can talk about it if something like that does happen. We can talk about that then. So,
Okay.
but I'm not going to enforce that if it does happen. So, we already said that you don't need to be behind the wheel of any bus unless you've been properly trained and have your certificate. Pre-trip and post-trips are required before and after every route. If your bus doesn't start or has some other issue, you will need to contact the garage. And our two mechanics are going to be Jason and Ed. So you'll need to contact one of them if your bus is giving you any sort of problems. I am going to say this. While we are going to be role-playing, we don't need a bus breaking down every day. It doesn't need to be the same thing every day. So just use it as if this was real life. So every now and then, but not every day or every week. If your bus breaks down, you need to contact the garage over the CB and let them know what's happened. If you are not able to continue the route, one of the two following things is going to occur. Either a substitute driver will be sent to finish your route, so they'll take their bus and finish your route, or you will be brought a substitute bus, just depending on the situation. And once again, this doesn't need to be something that happens every day, every week. Just sprinkle it here and there. If you are involved in an accident, you must contact the transportation director, supervisor, and let them know where, the intensity, and how many children and or passengers were on board. Times, we already went over this. Routes are going to be taking place Monday through Thursday from 7 to 8:10 p.m. Eastern Time, so figure that out accordingly to what time zone you're in. Please make sure to arrive at least 5-10 minutes early. Attendance will be taken at 7 o'clock, no exceptions, so please do not be late. So we're not going to be doing AM and PM routes every day. So our AM routes are going to be taking place on Mondays and Wednesdays, and the PM routes will be taking place on Tuesdays and Thursdays. As you can tell, we are not doing Friday routes. We're going to give you that day off. That does not mean that there is never going to be a field trip or something like that on those days. So I know that our football games, we already have them scheduled for Friday night. And those are something that you will sign up for. So per week, drivers will receive 1 hour to wash your bus, 5 minutes of fuel time, a 120-minute school layover, and layovers according to your route times. You might need to take a layover, and you may take that layover wherever, just as long as you are following all of the traffic rules. District location, if you have not guessed, QISD is based out of Texas, and that is the information. So we have high school, middle school, elementary school, and the university, and there is also a preschool on here that was added after we finished this PowerPoint, and our lot as well. Okay, let me pull up other information that I need to go over. Okay, are there any questions right now?
Cameron, I'll need to directly contact you about some concerns.
Okay, you can just go ahead and PM me.
Wait,
I have
Yes.
a question.
Okay.
wait. Are you guys gonna make me like an FPS version of the map or something?
The map is actually not as bad as you think it is.
It's just
and
horrible.
Nishan can attest to this. Nishan, it's not terrible, is it?
I mean, he kind of
I
broke it.
tried
I
my
was
best.
informed that he broke
Look,
it.
we're not gonna announce that right now.
When I get back, I'm gonna have to fix it. But what's it called? Oh yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
Well,
How old
I'm
is
letting know.
Patrick Starr?
I'm sorry?
How old is Patrick Starr?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Boy, hush.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, with the substitute buses that we touched on earlier, I can't remember who said it. It was earlier today.
Well,
For example,
oh
if you
yeah.
had it-
Hold on. One at a time. Jason's talking.
As I was saying, if any of y'all ride a bus in real life, you know, you can use the that as a you know, if you have like your regular bus, you use that, and you use your regular bus in RMR. And in real life, you have a substitute bus. You may use a substitute bus in RMR or whatever, you know, something like that. But just don't ask for a route bus or a substitute bus every week or every other week or anything like that. If you find out that you do, you will not be given one. You would just be told to drive as if nothing happened.
Okay, any other questions?
are we able to
Get a
record?
sub
now?
bus.
Are you able to record? That's
Yes.
did you just ask that?
Absolutely.
Yes, we
Actually,
can
want
record
you
it.
guys to record.
Yes.
As
And we
I was, everyone's informed that to get a sub bus, they have to go through me and Jason, or either one of us, right?
Are you all aware of
Being
that?
that we're the
Yeah.
mechanics, I think we're the ones that are supposed to say, okay, yeah, you need a sub bus.
Yes, that is true.
So everyone's informed about that one then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One other thing, you will get a sub bus at least once. All buses are going to be inspected, so I think there's 4 or 5 a month. So there will be 4 or 5 inspections a month for 4 or 5 different buses. So you will get a sub bus for one day at least. Questions, comments, concerns?
I have another question. Yes.
Yes, Brandon.
Are
I am.
are substitute drivers allowed to have sub buses or no?
What do you mean, like a sub for a sub?
If you're
Yes.
gonna sub for a driver, you will take their bus, and if their bus is broken, you'll take the sub bus that they are assigned to.
Okay, well, give me one sec. For Brandon, it was a different situation because I accidentally assigned him a bus, so he's just gonna be driving that bus unless there's that bus. So even if he's subbing for somebody, he's gonna be driving that bus.
All right. Well, that goes for everybody else. If you're a sub driver, you will use the bus that is assigned to the route, and if that bus that is assigned to the route is out, then you would take that sub bus that's assigned.
Okay, Deshaun, you've been trying to say something.
He died.
Okay. Any other questions or comments as of right now?
I have a
I have
concern.
a comment. I need to go take a dookie.
That's fantastic.
Okay, I'm here.
Thanks, Ed.
What I was gonna say is, if anybody needs to call dispatch, I am dispatch. Cameron, is there like a rank for dispatch or something like that?
Not right now. Once we start confirming positions and handing out trip coordinator and stuff like that, then we might make those. I'm not sure if we're gonna do those yet.
So probably is what I'm thinking is I or one of us admins might dispatch just for the first day just to make sure everything runs smoothly, and then from then on, Deshaun would be this dispatcher.
Yeah. So Monday and Tuesday,
Alright.
we'll go ahead and we'll do all of that stuff, and then just getting into the swing of things. That's what these practice routes are for. Connor, you had a
Okay.
question?
I have a concern, which I would like to direct after the meeting, if that would be great, Cameron.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Yeah, I have something.
Yes.
That was actually very nice of a presentation. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I made it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Nishan made that. So I will be putting the Telegram join link if you are not already in the Telegram, and I will also be putting in the training videos. So training videos, I think all of them add up to like 20 minutes. It's nothing too complicated, and all of you should know that. And I will be make sure you guys are on the lookout, and Nishan or Alex or myself, someone will in the official business chat put how to sign up to be given your road test, and those will be taking place tomorrow through Monday before routes. One other thing that I forgot to mention is that we do have the official server up. It is in the official business, and that is not to be leaked as well. So we will check the logbooks. We will find out who leaked any sort of information. So like I said earlier, please don't leak anything from the map to the server information to the buses. Anything else?
Will you and other administrators be on tomorrow and Saturday?
Yes, I will be around tomorrow and the rest of the weekend. Alex and I are going to be the ones doing the trainings, unless we do have the other administrators who happen to be around. But yes.
All
right, thank you.
I'll try to be on every day, Cameron.
What's that?
I said I'll try to be on if you need me.
Okay,
I will be
perfect.
on every day.
Any other questions? Yes.
What time did you say they'll be up there tomorrow?
I'm sorry?
What time did you say? What did you say was happening tomorrow?
we're going to be starting the driver trainings. So I will put a link to all the videos in the official business chat. And then once we get the system of how to get your trainings done, then we will put that in chat starting tomorrow. So,
Okay.
Anything else?
Cameron, just please make sure to check your PM in the next 20 minutes.
I know, I already have a bunch of them piling up, so I'm going one by one. So,
all right, thank you.
No problem.
I
All right.
need to-
We good?
I need to talk to you and Rashawn.
Okay. Anyone else? Questions, comments, concerns? All right, cool. So with that, thank you all for showing up. You are dismissed. Please make sure that you do check the official business tonight and tomorrow because there is going to be more information going in. Other than that, you guys are good to go.
Thank you, Cameron. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks, Cameron.
No problem.
Thank you.
No
Have a
problem.
good night, everybody.
Thanks.